killer whale jizz, and you're like, killer whale jizz is great for anti-aging. People are going to buy it.
Killer whale jizz is going to end racism. Michael Crafter, is that gay?
No, it's experimenting. Like it's not gay because you're hanging with yourself.
Well, it would be like oral
Well, it's like
right?
But well, I don't. Yeah, it's a tricky one. We need to.
Because you are.
We need
sucking it.
We need to. Yeah, I feel like if I give too much insight into this, I'm going to be cancelled.
Welcome to the Roadshow podcast.
Michael Crafter, how are we?
I'm back. How you going?
Number
Good.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Fuck. Third time's a charm.
2 in this studio this time though, right?
Yeah.
This is good. A lot of my guests are like, why every time I come see you, you're in a different place?
Yeah, but you've been here for a while.
Yeah, 18 months so far.
Yeah.
We'll probably red pill it soon and fucking move, but who knows? I like the space, but I want a little bit more space.
Yeah.
Talking about spaces, you just closed down the tattoo shop?
Yeah, I fucked off Leaderville.
Why?
I feel like Leaderville's a food court with fuck all parking and a demographic that doesn't really fit what we're doing. And it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
It's like really expensive rent. In the daytimes, it's pretty dead besides office space. And like really like nowadays, like what's there? Like fucking Yochi,
grilled on the corner.
Grilled.
Yeah.
There's fucking Acai places.
Yeah.
There's like a fucking takeaway spud joint. Like there's not really like, it's not like this cafe area where people go like besides the Irish pub and like maybe like the tapas joint on the corner. Like where are people going in Leaderville?
Yeah.
Like there's no one there. Like besides Yochi, it's just not a place you go to anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a more, like it's like what Subi went like. Subi was the spot.
Snobby as fuck.
And then no one goes there anymore and it was high rent and then now they can't fucking rent out a single thing. So it's like just smarter. I just think like going back to 2 shops, it wasn't called against the grain either. So it made it, a friend of mine did it under his name and whatnot. So it just was more of a hassle to drive there than it was worth.
Yeah.
So I just need less stress.
Was there like foot traffic? Were you getting people through the doors that way?
No, there's no foot traffic.
Yeah.
Like it's like occasionally maybe 1 or 2 people a week, but like Joondalup, it's 1 or fucking 2 people a day or more. Like on a sad day, you could get a handful of people just want to come in and get a walk in.
We had, 2 days ago? No, Sunday. We had Chris Patton, the Lord Mayor candidate. Yeah. And we talked about foot traffic in Perth. And it's everywhere's suffering.
Yeah.
Everywhere in Perth City is suffering, whether that be 5Ks out of the city, directly in the heart of the city. And he thinks it's due to high rent and there's no exclusive brands to the city. You look at Starbucks. Starbucks like blew up, right? But there's only fucking like 2-3 locations and they're not in the city, dude. No one's coming to the city.
Out in mine, Butler.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always, there's fucking 10 cars lining up because Kiki always wants a bloody Frappuccino or whatever, whatever the fucking ones with all the cream on it is. And then we fucking go there and I'm like, I'm not fucking lining up for 20 minutes, Key.
Yeah.
Like, you can go in if you want. She's like, no, we'll just go to Macca's. I'll get a thick shake.
Yeah,
and
right.
it's like, Macca's is going to take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Fucking ready to go. So,
did you guys ever look at using AI to sort what people want in tattoos?
I think a few people.
I've seen them
honestly,
Melbourne.
I think like more and more people will use AI for ideas, whether it comes to tattoos, design, and so on. Like I use it so much when it comes to like just writing a blurb. Like I'll just put it in and fucking thing. Like even for tour stuff, like just for like stuff I say between songs, I want to be pretty like on point as far as I say nearly the same thing every night, just so I don't get ADHD sidetracked and stuff, like which I like, and
talking
because
for like 7 minutes to the crowd.
Well, yeah, and I feel like when you're talking about specific topics, like whether it become like it's mental health or suicide or something, you want to have pretty legitimate facts, and you want to pretty much stick to the same thing every night and get too sidetracked, and also because I don't want to get kind of lost in what I'm saying because then I'll just get upset because of the stuff like with Sean and so on. So I'm pretty planned as far as, and in between most songs, it's a bit of a story, like a story of the era, a story of the time, stories of what we've been through and where we've come to and how we're back to where we are.
Are you guys gonna do like a dedication part for Sean?
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah?
I just had someone. I wrote something. It's short. It's sweet. It doesn't need to be the fucking. The one thing we were gonna do all these screens and video stuff, and then we kind of felt that we need to strip it all back and not go down that route because it is confronting. It's upsetting. And we don't want ourselves to be struggling through what we're already going to have to deal with mentally. It's a lot to go back as a band when you've lost someone to suicide that's no longer there, that was such a pivotal person in the band. So we're just going to someone says like a bit of a spoken word kind of thing, and then keep it simple.
How does it make you feel? I know this is a fucking RIP to Sean and huge dedication. He was one of the pioneers for metalcore. How does it make you feel as one of the pioneers for metalcore?
I don't think I really realised it until I went out on that Parkway tour. I really, because I've come here, I've lived here for 14 years now. I'm so far away from music that I really took that gigantic step back from it. I wasn't on tour anymore. I've had over 10 years of not really doing much besides a few shows for Confession here and there. So, but then when I went out on that Parkway thing, I really realised how big it all is and how big metalcore just is in general. It's like the fact that we're even going out and doing the rooms we're doing, how big and fucking fast everything sold. Like even to the point here, we're doing like a 1,500 cap room. We haven't done a 1,500 cap room here before. It's 20 years on, probably 15 plus years on since. 18 years on since I was even sung in the band last.
Wow.
So it's like such a long period of time to even go. And that's why we kind of doubted ourselves when it came to venue size. Like we were like, we probably should have done a fucking 3,000 cap room in Melbourne. But we did a 1,400 cap room and it sold out in a fucking day.
Wow.
So it's like now we're playing Melbourne twice, 2 sold out shows.
Oh, sick.
Be 2 sold out shows in Sydney by the time that rolls around. 2 sold out shows in Adelaide. Fucking Brisbane's one that's like 1,500. And the second one I think's at about 1,000 already.
Wow.
So we're like, Newcastle's going to sell out. So we'll be nearly every show will sell out. Like we're banking on all of them selling out. So it's just kind of this waiting game where we just need it to get going because we've all put in the prep. Like JJ's been drumming his ass off. I've been in the studio. And that's the craziest thing. It's like he messaged me the other day, like at the start of the month. And he's had so much going on with D's Nuts and he's had his daughter here in Australia and all sorts. So he's been juggling like a fucking madman. And then he messaged me like at the start of the month. He goes, good news is I can still drum really good. And he's like, bad news is I still hate playing drums. And I was like, mate, I don't want to be death growling at fucking 44 years old, but here we fucking are. See you on tour. So that was basically the fucking discussion. We were pissing ourselves laughing. Because, like, we're old dudes now. So
you're young, dude. You're young.
So what's JJ? 43?
Yeah.
So 42, 43?
And spring chickens.
So he's a year younger than me because our birthdays are like fucking 4 days apart or 2 days apart or something.
Right.
We're all close.
Is there any talks of you guys getting into the recording studio?
I think me and Jona and
even re-recording like old tracks.
We had that discussion. We feel like that's not something we need to do, but we have also thought about if we wrote songs based on the era of time, just to like for the sake of us doing something.
Yeah.
Like we're like, well, the difference is what do we have to lose? Like metalcore's still huge. The band's obviously doing fucking well because of this tour. And it's like, there's no harm in if we released maybe an EP or a single or something like that down the track, just for the sake of maybe putting a final chapter to the band.
Yeah.
And it's like, in my mind, because of Parkway and Amity and so on, like I feel like now we're that legacy band, and like I put it to the point where like we're metalcore's version of like Body Jar or Frenzel or like those punk bands that are like now just iconic, and I like to feel that we're that for the metalcore scene.
Mm-hmm.
So although we probably don't need to because there's plenty of tracks to fucking play, it'd be cool just to be able to go, hey, I've got some, like Jonah's got some riffs, Kev's got some riffs, JJ's got some riffs, fucking thing. It's like, maybe we do something, maybe we don't. It's just, let's see how this goes first.
Yeah. I mean, I had it in my head like, oh, these guys are definitely going to do a new track that hasn't been put out before on this tour. But look, even if you haven't, the classics are amazing, bro.
Well, we just didn't have the time. Like it took probably 7 months or 6 months to really get it to the point where it was all able to happen. It's like you have to talk people. When you get to this age, you've got to talk people into it.
Yeah.
Like JJ has had so much going on. I don't think he really expected to fucking be drumming and doing a fucking tour this year. But then when I did that Parkway tour, I'm like, hey mate, you might need to play drums again. Like it's if we're doing it, we're all in.
Yeah.
Like it has to be all of us. It can't just be me, Jonah, and Kev or fucking whatnot, because it just isn't the same. JJ's a draw. People love him, and he's a big part of the history of this band. So it's like, and people, like I had Lee that drummed for the Oldest Murder. He messaged me and he's like, he's the first drummer I've seen play live. And I'm like, that's insane.
What?
And he said like it was 2005 and he watched JJ and was just like, but most people back then were like kind of in awe of him because he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Like he's been a cool, I don't know, he's had this like near mystique about him since we were fucking like 13 years old, you know? It's always the like bloke that fucking just was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And he's
Is
just,
there like a mysteriousness?
I think like he's just such a cruisy, casual dude, you know?
Right.
It's like he fucking drummed for Prom and then he did D's Nuts and the like wave of that's obviously had him have a career doing stuff like overseas and shit.
What a band, man.
Yeah, so he still manages to tour Europe and do what he does over there and goes there a bunch.
Where's he living now?
He lives in Melbourne still.
He does?
Yeah. So,
right. Everyone's in Australia?
No, Jonah lives in Arizona. So I think he lands to, I think we all pretty much land then. Well, I land and then he lands pretty similar time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you spent much time with rehearsal?
No, that's why I leave on Friday.
Yeah.
So straight to the studio. So
are you going to wear a mask on the plane?
no, I'll be right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty healthy. I'm on more peptides. Than I've got enough peptides going in me. Fucking DP, TB.
Yeah.
Fucking everything. You know,
I'm going to start taking, can you look this up? HGK. You ever heard of this?
Nah.
It's a copper-based peptide. HGK copper-based peptide. What the fuck is other? Are you on Google, dude? Yeah. Are you connected? Yeah. Just taking a bit. Yeah, it's this copper-based peptide that turns on the proteins inside your cells. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Copper peptide, GHKCU. Copper peptide is naturally occurring copper peptide with a tripeptide glycyl histidyl L-lysine. The tripeptide has strong affinity for copper. Well, yeah, so basically what it does is it turns on the young parts of your cells and it tells the body to act younger.
Oh, fuck, I need that.
Yeah. So it starts cleaning out old dead cells, old dead plasma, and you just get this, like, as soon as you inject it, it's like vibrance about life.
Oh,
yeah.
I felt like the BP 157 and the TB 500s and stuff. I felt like they definitely did wonders when it came to like
healing
my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like I feel I've been able to do so much more because I've been on it for a good few months.
Yeah.
But I'd love to know what the injectable is like compared to the tablets. Because
what are you taking? Are you oral?
Yeah, it's just got the orals. I heard the jabs way better.
Yeah, way
But
better. Especially
it's-
if you're going into the deltoid, like
Yeah.
on your back shoulder.
Yeah.
Because it works partially local.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just got the tablets because like a few people are like, oh, this is probably easier for your days. You just get up, take 2 tablets, like take one of each, 2 of each. I think it's 2. Oh, yeah, 2 of each.
You take some.
Yeah, so I take something, and then so I pretty much do that as soon as I get in the car, and then like it's definitely fucking had wonders.
I know BPC 157 in gastric juice. Oh, can you look up what the copper GKU or GKH, what it does in the body? Oh, it's up. I'm looking the wrong way. In humans, GKU. GHK, I keep saying the wrong thing, is proposed to promote wound healing, attraction of immune cells, antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, stimulation of collagen, so it tightens your skin, and glycan synthesis in the skin fibroblast, and promotion of blood cell growth.
I think, and that line, like generally reversing gene expression to a healthier state.
Insane, yeah. So used in cosmetics as a reparative and anti-aging ingredient. So giving this to like an old person, woo, I wonder what that does.
Yeah.
Start kicking rocks. What was I saying before this? It's in gastric juice, BPC 157 breaks down, but I'm pretty sure you can take it with I want to say either vitamin B3. Find out, because if you're taking it orally, you might be losing some. Where if you're injecting locally with like sterilized water, then you might get a little bit of I don't know, more benefit.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's done wonders, but a few people I know are onto it as well, which is good.
Yeah. Dude, it wonders for my Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
It completely eradicated it.
Yeah.
I have I'll put it up on the screen. I have a letter from my doctor saying I've cured my own Crohn's disease.
Jesus.
He is the head of gastroenterology at Murdoch St. John's.
You're going to find a lot of this stuff does some crazy shit. So
Well, the crazy
they
thing
just won't use it.
is the US government putting patents and like trying to push patents so small institutions can't process their own peptides, even though all peptides are synthesized in the body.
They don't want anyone besides the big pharmaceuticals to have them. Hold over it.
Yeah, and they're coming up to a good hole because they're not classifying them as drugs; they're classifying them as biologics, and biologics can only be controlled by pharmaceutical companies.
Standard.
Yeah.
Standard.
So it's kind of fucked up, and if Australia does what Australia always does, which is follow big sister, big brother, well, then we're fucked. But right now, maybe Google this. I'm pretty sure that peptides in Australia are legal for personal use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think there's always some like fucking thing on the websites to say like this is fine and that's like, but it's like basically take it at your own risk.
Yeah. It'll say, no, go to jail.
You're just too busy. Everything's an ad for buying them.
Yeah, even Temu.
Yeah, like it's like everything.
I don't trust those fucking things. In Australia, certain peptides rather can be obtained legally only with a doctor's prescription. The use of peptides, including synthetic peptides that increase growth hormones. Can you click into that, please? Yeah. So even if you don't have it, I've bought them over or like online. They're good quality and stuff, but you do have to be careful. Like there's dodgy shit with everything that you buy online.
I just ask people that are pretty reputable in
the
like
gym,
fitness, but like in like supplement spaces and so on. Like people that I know that know the good places.
Yeah,
I just ask good reputable people, and then you get the usual good websites.
Back when I was bodybuilding, bro, like I used to get my steroids off of this one guy, and I'm not going to say his name, obviously. But we used to meet in the underground car park in Perth City, and this guy, do you remember that Wicker app? Wicker, and it was like your message gets deleted.
Yeah, it was like WhatsApp, but
Yeah,
years before.
Years before. He would send me like a laundry list of everything. Yeah, I'm talking peptides to a kilo of meth.
Yeah.
Like he sent everything, dude. I was like, holy shit. But I don't know where he got his stuff from, whether it was Sweden or some shit like that. It was like barcode, everything, like proper lab stuff. And I was like, oh my God. I felt amazing. Yeah. Like good quality stuff. But I've also had shit bought off like a gym junkie guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, but I'll give it a go.
I just think if you want to get big, you want to fucking get it off someone, go to the biggest dude in the gym.
Yeah.
He's on something.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. There are some big natural guys now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's kind of questionable because there are a lot of lying, sketchy fuckers around.
Well,
too.
fucking, what's his name? Fucking, I keep thinking Tiger King, but it's not Tiger King.
Tiger King.
The fucking, what's the fucking?
He's getting something pricked in his ass, but it's not a needle.
What's the whatchamacallit dude? The fucking, the dude, Liver King.
Oh, yeah. That dude was a certified
Now he's
pincushion.
just a psychopath.
Did you see that fucking...
He's trying to kill Rogan, or he said he was going to kill him?
The arresting video?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm going to go take a shit.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts. Literally lost the plot. Like, even he's fucking does these video updates, and it's just craziness.
Well, the funny thing is, man, he was on that shit for a long time. You ever seen him without a beard when he's younger and he's jacked?
No.
Look up Liver King young six pack. Because the guy's like, he looks like Liver King, but he's just a weird looking dude, real wide nose. Just his face suits the beard. There's no images. Like he's always kind of been jacked. Where's him without a beard? Oh, there he is, right there. That's him without a beard down the bottom in the middle. No, yeah, that's him.
Oh.
Yeah. If you can find a photo where he's jacked as shit. But yeah, he was...
Fuck, he aged disgracefully.
But that's
he looks 1,000 now.
Well, growth hormone, bro.
Yeah.
If you ever... Can you bring up his hormone regimen? Have you seen it?
What, did he actually fucking put it on?
It was leaked by the guy that sold him his shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And he's taken like 5,000 IUs of growth. Like, if you take that much growth, man, there's a lot that can happen in your tissue.
Well,
like, a lot of people get brain hemorrhages, like Rich Piana. You know how he had, like, the biggest head?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that guy?
Yeah.
He's got the biggest head, but his brain was growing and swelling inside of his skull.
Yeah.
And that's why he died.
Oh, wow.
He had bleeding on the brain. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably doing 7 kilos of coke a day too. So he just fucking bag like this, just fucking, just pouring it into his head.
Look at this fucker. Now he's like open about it.
Yeah, he's fucking cool. Absolutely fucking.
They actually brought out a list.
Yeah, no.
So if you could,
so
like,
fried.
you look that up. Tell me when you got it. And that more plates, more dates. Derek guy. I was watching him last night.
He went at him hard,
and he went over his regimen too.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, if you take this much stuff for long enough, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, simple.
Yeah, I think the fact that people believed he was natural was insane. Yeah. I don't care how many fucking sheep's nuts you fucking eat.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, it was crazy.
The weird thing is the eating of the testicles, right? That's weird because like he says, like, oh, the 9 ancestral tenets or the 10 tenets, whatever the fuck it is. But if you eat organ meat, any kind of organ meat, you don't get benefits in your organ for eating their organ. It gets broken down into the same amino acids as everything else that you eat.
Yeah. But he needed to
That's
sell...
like collagen protein, right?
He needed to sell bullshit, but...
You know how they sell collagen protein? It doesn't help collagen.
It's like I seen an ad the other night about fucking beef tallow as a fucking face cream, and I was like, "Is they just everything they like?" I'm like, it doesn't matter what it is. Someone's selling it as a fucking like this. It's great for your fucking for anti-hate. You put up fucking whatever fucking like. Killer whale jizz, and you're like, killer whale jizz is great for anti-aging. People are gonna buy it.
Killer whale
Like,
jizz is gonna end racism.
Literally, like if you're like fucking killer whale jizz is the best anti-aging fucking serum since fucking beef collagen.
Yeah.
People are buying the fucking that because they just, as long as it's an ad on the internet, it's like fucking anything pops up.
Well, it's like rhino horn soup, right?
What's that?
They killed rhinos and chopped their horns off just for their horns, and then they turned it into soup.
It's like the way
It was like an aphrodisiac.
It's like the shark fin soup.
It's
dumb.
gross.
They're just fucking cutting off sharks' fins and lobbing them back in the ocean. They'll just sink to the bottom. Like one of the most. When I seen it, I was like, "This is one of the most horrible fucking things I've ever seen."
Yeah,
like, it's fucked.
The animal's just cruising, gets yanked out of the water.
Yeah, quickly chopped off. Bang bang. See you later. It's
like it doesn't affect it. Excuse me, they have those for a reason.
Straight to the bottom, like fucking drowns.
It's
horrible.
weird, man.
Yeah.
Some people like I love humanity. I love it. Like I'm a human. I love the society. I love friends.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, we do some fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, totally.
93% of all large fish in the ocean are now gone.
It doesn't surprise me.
Like we only have small tuna now. We don't have those big tuna anymore.
Yeah, just because everything's over fucking fish, and I'm sure the any form of big tuna are from the farms.
Yeah,
like it's like because
massive amounts of hormones
from
and shit.
SA. I was going to Port Lincoln as a kid. All the big fucking tuna farms are out in the ocean. You can see them like when you're in the fucking bay. Yeah, it's all tuna.
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
fucking area. It's just all big farms, and they fucking mates of mine worked on it and stuff. Fucking sharks getting there and all sorts. Crazy because they just sit on the outside of them. And they're
Just waiting.
One of these like a wave's gonna push me in there, and it's fucking. It's like that shark game that you used to be able to fucking float around with a shark and eat fish, and you get bigger and you get bigger fish, and it's like whatever that was. I remember fucking playing it on my phone.
Yeah. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, though. That shit's going on.
Yeah.
Like those basa fillets that you get. I love basa fillets, but I'm not sure that that's healthy.
No.
Like, do you know what the craniologists are saying now? That there's so much plastic in your brain that there's enough to have a teaspoon, like a plastic picnic teaspoon, in your head.
From what though? Like
from just consuming microplastics. Because it gets into your bloodstream and your blood travels all throughout your body.
But
can you find out how much? I'm pretty sure it's 5% of your full brain capacity is plastic.
Fuck off.
5%. I'm pretty sure.
Reckon.
Yes.
As much as a spoon's worth.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
That's fucked up, dude.
7 grams?
Yeah, bro.
Maybe that's
so fucked up.
Maybe that's why I'm so fucking stupid and keep forgetting most things. Maybe it's the plastic in my brain and the fact that I fucking use the microwave too much.
Or it could be partying when you were younger, let's be honest.
No, well, I fucking didn't do enough. I'd already given up by the time it was time. Fucking, I gave up everything by the time I was 16. I didn't have a good enough fucking go at it.
No.
Like when I was 15, I stopped drinking. When I was 16, I stopped everything else.
Yeah?
I never touched the thing again.
Wow.
So I should have a lot more brains than I
So where did all that craziness come from when you were younger?
I think I was just fucking bored in a country town. I think it's country town syndrome.
Yeah.
Got nothing to do.
Sure.
And like nowadays, like kids in country towns just play fucking video games and do sport. Like when we were kids, there wasn't fucking video games. There wasn't the internet. You were 10 times more bored.
But where... I get that because I lived in Karratha for a while and that was horrible for your attention span. But something about being bored where you're like, let me do some shit. Like creativity gets inspired. But you were like one of the most polarizing figures in music in the noughties, like in the early noughties, right?
Well, I think...
Well, especially in metal in Australia.
I think by the time we started touring was 2002. Yeah, so 2002
Sounds right.
Yeah, so by the time we started in 2002, 2003. But the thing is what like, and I think with everything, like because there was no fucking internet and fucking whatever, like in theory, I think people probably thought bands were fucking crazy and doing fucking whatever. Like we're jumping off bridges and jumping off ginormous cliffs and fucking thing when we're on tour. Like we were jumping, like I've watched Winston flip off some of the biggest road bridges into no joke, bull shark infested rivers. Like just the craziest, dumbest shit. And like he did a fucking gainer off this off this cliff in Byron. It's like one of the psychos things I've ever seen done. And it was me and him there, no one else. I'm in the water, like watching, like I'm gonna have to save my mate. But like all of that, but the fact is none of us drank, none of us really went out.
Yeah,
it was like an outing for us, like a night out for us would be going to the fucking Cass. Like that's as exciting. Like that's as kind of exciting as it gets. I like people always like, fuck, it must have been thing, and I'm like, didn't really do much. Like I'm sure if you like ask like JJ and Sean and like, well, obviously not Sean, but like back in the day, like SK, this fucking one night. So I'm staying at my mate's house and someone runs in. They're like, Sean's getting arrested. And I'm like, fuck. So I've run down. He's pissed and he's fucking tried to jump through Macca's window or like he's kicked Macca's window, smashed his whole fucking window. So he's got arrested.
Oh, no.
So we've had to get him out in the morning. And like that Sunday night, we've gone to do a fucking band shot. Sean's hungover as fuck because he's been in the fucking drunk tank all night. JJ, for some reason, has a black eye. And we've got this band shot and like we're kind of like all pissed off at each other. And I don't even know why JJ has a black eye in it. But yeah, it was this fucking night where I think Sean decided he was going to jump through. So if you could trace back those kinds of stories of what the boys were doing on those late nights out, who fucking knows? But it's like me, I'm like, it's 1, I better go to bed. Like I'm too fucking boring. Like, and it's one of those things where it's like, I'm sure like bands that were like partying and fucking thing, they've got all sorts of crazy stories. But like me, Kev, Jonah, we all didn't drink and didn't go out. So we're fucking.
I think the older school bands too, like back in the day, like have you ever seen the 3 home videos from Pantera?
Yeah. But that's the era though. Like they were proper like rock stars.
They were insane.
We were just dickheads, like fucking like it's such a like, and like you look at when those kind of, I feel like the last of the big time rock star kind of shit was that era. Like it's like they'd crossed over to be proper metal, the fucking glamorous supermodel looking fucking women that were like marrying Motley Crue and fucking like like all that kind of fucking thing. And then I'm like, I couldn't imagine like Phil Anselmo marrying fucking Pamela Anderson, you know? Like I feel like that version of metal got like a bit more rough, you know? Like there's a higher chance he's marrying a fucking stripper that's got a fucking heroin problem. It's and I heard stories about Pantera where they were like he'd OD'd on fucking smack and like it could be fucking bullshit because like it's like in the day, we were talking about this the other day, there's certain old stories that get around like it's like, oh, Phil Anselmo OD'd on heroin before he was about to go on to Download and they gave him adrenaline and then he sung the set. Like it's like, and then it's like Marilyn Manson removed ribs to suck his dick. Like it's like, and everyone found out about these stories. Like it's just the world of like talking made rumors like you were here, I was in Adelaide, other people were in fucking Byron Bay. We all knew Marilyn Manson sucked his own dick. Like, and how did we all know? It wasn't on the internet. Like, it's just like word of mouth was talking about a bloke ripping out his ribs and sucking his dick.
Can
like,
you find out? I wonder if
he don't. No. He didn't. There was never a fact.
No, I want to know.
I'm sure I ChatGPT'd this. Like,
I want to know who started the rumor. Like, was it someone on stage? And it was
like I wonder if someone on stage like, oh, fucking Marilyn Manson's back there.
So Google who started the rumor.
No, this is when you need ChatGPT because ChatGPT finds out this shit like
quickly. I can ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, like it's and so like all those fucking things. Like it's like imagine like I'm sure if you go back on the people, like there's stories when we're in the States and stuff where it's like fucking gangsters showing up at shows and the big fights in the street and us nearly getting robbed in LA and like stuff like that. And like, there's all these fucking things. But then like now when I look back, I'm like, fuck, I've had a pretty like quiet. It would have been a lot different if I think I was on the piss or on the drugs or fucking whatever. I think it'd be a whole different ball game. Probably wouldn't be it, to be honest. I probably.
Who started the Marilyn Manson removed rib to suck his own dick rumor? Scour the internet. Get back to me.
Does it speak?
My one does. Yeah. I won't turn it on here just in case it sounds. I've got like
just in case it says something fucking psycho. Yeah. Blame someone.
It's thinking longer for a better answer.
It's the kind of thing that would be, like it'd be on more common before the internet. That's exactly a true fucking thing is rumors and fucking thing. It's like there was a rumor that I was dating Delta Goodrem at one point.
Were you?
No, I had nothing to do with it. I met her at a party once and then we were like.
Someone got a photo.
And then literally we were like, we just thought it'd be funny just to have a yarn about me meeting Delta. And like the rumor went from me meeting Delta to me and Delta were dating to a point a dude came up to me and goes, tried to see if you're on the Logies the other night with Delta. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, has this rumor gotten that far? It's like I came to Perth and someone said it to me. And I was like, fuck, this is going way
I
too.
tried looking
I was
for
like,
you.
this is, he's like, I was watching the TV to see if you were popping up on the Logies. Like,
someone needs to edit you into like a crowd.
Yeah, just a couple Logies fucking shots. But yeah, just like, and then we were like, we made a rumor at one point that Kev had to quit the band because he was going to the 2004 Olympics to be a runner. And I don't know why we started that one as well. We waited to see how far that one got. And like people are like, oh, has he been practicing for the Olympics? I'm like, this is another fucking lie. Like we're just making shit up that's nonsense to see where it goes to. It wasn't as impressive as like, none of our like funny stories were as impressive as like removal of ribs and sucking dick. But, like Marilyn Manson obviously fucking.
Okay, so what we can usually pin down. So the first early catalyst, the Jacksonville arrest detention tied to misread simulated act during the Club 5 show. Both Manson and Jessica were taken in, then released. This is widely cited in fan archives and
well, he did it on
stage
stage.
History as the moment the later rib rumor took off.
Maybe he started himself. It'd be kind of like good PR. Well, maybe not. It could go either way.
Listen to this. Manson's own comment on the rumor shows up in his 1998 autobiography, The Long Hard Road Out of Hell. Often quoted as the "if I really got my own ribs removed" line. So he said it, but as a question. Yeah.
Oh, so wondering if he could.
Yeah.
It's fuck, what an age-old question that's yet to be answered. I'm sure there'd be someone in fucking Russia that's given that a crack.
Yeah, for sure.
There'd be some fucking Russian dude that's like, okay, I'm going to put horns on my head today and I'm going to put a fucking knife through my nose and I'm going to remove 4 ribs and I'm going to suck my own dick. Like, it's like fucking blah, blah, blah from Russia.
Michael Crafter, is that gay?
No, it's experimenting. Like it's not gay because you're hanging with yourself.
Well, it would be like oral masturbation.
Well, it's like
right,
but well, I don't. Yeah, it's a tricky one. We need to
because you are. Sucking a dick.
We need to. Yeah, I feel like if I give too much insight into this, I'm going to be cancelled. But if you've done it, fucking good on you. You've given it a crack.
Yeah, well done you. Yeah. Well done you.
Yeah.
I heard rumors. Here's one. I heard rumors that you were on Big Brother or you were going to do.
No,
Big
I was
Brother.
on Big Brother.
You were?
Yeah.
What year were you on?
2008.
How was it?
I was only there for like 5 days because I had to go on tour.
Oh,
so
no.
it was right before I went on tour.
Did you tell like, oh, fuck you, I'm leaving?
No, I they knew. So like I made a deal with them to go in for a few days because I got the most internet votes of any person by like thousands.
Oh, really?
So then they sent me in, and I couldn't go in when the house first opened because I had some band Prom Queen commitments. It's the last time I actually toured with Prom Queen.
Oh, wow.
So then that happened, and then like I pretty much was in there, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have a surprise eviction," and I basically said to everyone, "I was like, I got to get the fuck out. I got to go on tour." I was like, "I've literally got to get the fuck out." I'm like, I need to be in Adelaide in fucking 3 days or something, or 4 days at the time, and then went and quickly went to rehearsal and fucking got it done. And
Was this the time of Big Brother when there was like late night debauchery? Do you remember?
no, it didn't have it. I would have
That was-
I'd have been in so much trouble if they fucking, because like I just like, and my ADHD like is really bad to the point where I just say stuff and I don't even realize like I'm just on a just different planet half the time. So I'm like, I'm honestly it was really claustrophobic and like the
Can
food
you bring him
was,
up on
the food was
Google?
shit. So
It was shit. Was
yeah,
there
if
no
you
like
write
chef?
C.
CA. Oh, CR. Sorry.
Yeah, Big Brother, and it should be a really bad photo.
Please be a bad photo. We really need to get fucking high speed internet in here. The fact that I haven't. Oh, is it the first one?
There. I wish I looked like that bloke, but he's fucking legendary. I wish.
Is that Marilyn Manson? Up there?
No, but why couldn't I look like that? Yeah, I don't know if there's any. Go across.
Who's that
No.
guy?
No, I don't reckon. Maybe there's just no real photos of it anymore. It's a long time ago.
And it was before
Yeah, it's
social
just-
media.
it's just band
really.
shit. Yeah, way before. Shit for Harley, like everything but. No, there probably isn't, to be honest,
Yeah, right.
because none of that's it. A couple people with good hair, but that dude looks. No, you're not gonna find it. But yeah,
Keep
no,
looking.
just part of the process of life. A lot of random shit happens to me.
So did they get in contact with you?
No, they put up a thing to vote, internet voting. I just made a video.
Yeah.
Said I was friends with
It's
Winston.
you in the alleyway, right?
Yeah, like it was way before that. It was with a webcam. I just said I know Winston from Parkway. And that was my video.
Oh, okay.
And that's all I did. And I just posted it, and then everyone fucking thing. And then a couple of days later, there was like voting fucking top 10s or whatever. I was in front.
What album were they on at that point?
What's that?
Horizons? Parkway? In 2008?
Yeah, Horizons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was
because I'd
that?
done.
Because Deep Blue was 2010, right?
Yeah, I went out on the Horizons tour.
You did?
Yeah, I went on that.
Oh,
Went on
sick.
with, I just got back from America, actually.
What did you think of their new track?
Oh, yeah, the new track's sick.
It's fire,
Yeah,
right?
It's real heavy. And they kind of knew that they need to, like, bring it. Like, they under the thing of the last album did well, but it's a bit too much of a transition. But they're like,
It's very harmonic.
if we bring some breakdowns and some fucking big parts and whatever, I feel like they still need to be a heavy band, but have a good mix of like what they're doing when it comes to like, I feel like fucking what's the song where they're jumping out of planes?
Who? Parkway?
Parkway. I can't remember. Fucking
Jumping out of
One
planes.
Life, One Shot. Give it all you got.
One life, one shot, give it all you got.
Yeah. What song?
Did you write gout instead of out? That is
Gout.
funny.
Gout. Vice Grip.
Vice Grip.
I feel like
yeah.
Vice Grip is like the perfect style Parkway song for the big shit.
Yeah.
And then like songs like Boneyards and stuff are just like so heavy for the heavy stuff. And there's so much stuff on like the newer albums too, which are so good live that are bouncy and stuff.
Yeah.
So like they've got their festival tracks, they've got their old school metalcore to keep the fucking people, keep the people from the past in, and then they've got the fucking sing along songs like that, which
Yeah.
is like the whole place sings along.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
Carry-On's obviously, they made a video the other day about it. Like it wasn't even going to be a song.
It's an
Like
iconic song,
They
yeah.
literally just fucking wrote it last minute. Winston wrote the fucking words in a fucking in the hotel, and they were like, "Oh, this is not the song," and it was the song.
Yeah.
Like it was
That was the song of that album.
Yeah, that was the song of the album.
Yeah.
And it's probably still like,
But you think about it, you had Dead Man's Chest on there, you had Boneyards on that album.
they opened with it on the Parkway.
Did they?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. They literally like walked out, big walkout, and then fucking that was the start.
What's the meaning of carrion?
I think it's a fucking
Can you Google? It's CARRION.
something to do. For some reason, I feel like it's something to do with a fucking abattoir. Like,
No, CA.
CA.
Meaning similar pattern was observed in the carrot. What?
No, for some reason.
Can you definition it, please? That's dictionary.
Yeah, no. I feel like it was for some reason I felt
The decaying flesh of a dead animal.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah, I knew it was something to do with meat of some sort.
Yeah,
but that's way more brutal.
That's so brutal.
Yeah.
Because I heard the term in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure they were talking about the dead bodies, the dead soldiers, the carrion of our enemies.
Yeah.
And when I was young, I was like, these cunts just like put carry on together. Like I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
And then like later in life, I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because people say carry on.
Yeah.
If it's carrying.
Carrion, yeah.
Yeah. But whatever. I don't think it matters.
A lot of bands these days have been stepping away from like the heaviness of like what you think about metal and metalcore and even death metal and deathcore. There was like this time in like the 90s and noughties where like it was heavy to be talking about death.
Yeah.
It was heavy to be talking about mutilation and all that stuff. But now you don't need to even talk about that. You can be heavy without talking about that.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of interesting.
I feel like all the like Cannibal Corpses and all those bands were shock value.
Yeah.
Like they were a bit more like fucking just brutal lyrics and whatever. And then like the early deathcore was like very similar because it's transitioning from fucking that. But then like now like the younger bands, it's more personal. I think like personal is fucking better because you're telling a story. You're telling your story, whether it's mental health or whether it's fucking part of your life or even whether it's a fucking breakup. It's still part of your story in your life and whatnot. And I think for me, like when I was in prom, I just wrote a bunch of nonsense. Like I literally felt like I wasn't old enough to really have any true experience. Like I hadn't experienced death. I hadn't experienced fucking very many relationships, hadn't experienced life when it came to my child. So like I didn't really know what to write about. I just kind of made shit up. So it sounded cool and fucking whatever, but I was never like poetic at any point. So then like as I got older, I was like, okay, so I'm going to write this song about cancer. I'm going to write this song about my daughter being born. I'm going to write this song about going on tour and being away from home. And like different stuff just all of a sudden had more of a meaning. There was definitely the lines. And me and Dan that plays in Amity that was in Confession, we were yarning. It was always like the song needs a T-shirt line. Like it needs the lyric that can go on the back of a T-shirt. Like it needs to be like,
I send a meat
I'll
truck.
burn your churches to the ground.
Yeah.
Like it's on the back of a shirt, sold fucking psycho amounts. And that was actually written by Aaron. Like that was, I told him the basis of the song. Aaron went into the studio and fucking sung probably one of the biggest fucking Confession parts, like just out of nowhere. And it was actually meant to be CJ from Die Art, and he fucked me around.
Yeah, he's a real estate agent now.
No, he's not. He's out of that now. He's in. He does. So he runs a tattoo warehouse place, and they run like the biggest. Probably like one of the biggest tattoo shows in Australia now.
Wow.
I spoke to him on the phone the other day. Yeah, he's killing it. Like they're killing it. Like it's their show called Iron Gate is massive.
Yeah.
So and he's pretty much does all the event stuff for that. He's got a team around.
So he's not screaming for
No, they've got another dude. They've moved on. And he's. I think
is he heavy?
I think of music wise, he's just checked out. Like, that's what I was saying to him as well. When you're in a business sense and you're doing well with business, you've got a lot of fucking career focus. Music means like fuck all to you because like life carries over. So it's like music, although like for me at the moment means the fucking world to me. Like when I'm home, it's a second thought because business, parenting, and so on is the real deal. You know, like music's just something I have the luxury of having there when, if I'm going to go on tour or Parker going to bring me out, like it's there and there's a history and fucking whatever else. But it really significantly in my life, it doesn't really play into it because I'm up, I'm taking my kid to school, I'm going to work, I'm doing this, I'm going to see accountants, I'm going to see lawyers, I'm going to do business shit. Fucking worrying about crypto, like you name it. It's everything fucking but. Like I'm not going, oh, I better fucking listen to this band that has breakdowns. Like I couldn't fucking tell you the last, besides like Polaris, Alpha Wolf, like friends bands, I don't listen to music. Like the only new band that I know the fucking words to is fucking Spirit Box because I think she's got a psycho voice. But like,
I haven't even heard them.
You could ask me, I would not know a single lyric for fucking Slaughter to Prevail, Lorna Shore, like none of that. I wouldn't have
Lorna Shore isn't even lyrics, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue what any of those bands are doing, sounding. I know they're all heavy.
Yeah.
I know they all do real well, but it's not on my radar because it's not like my daughter's not playing it in the lounge room on fucking YouTube.
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
Listen to what's on in there and it's all shit house. But that's what you do when you're a dad with a daughter. You put up with nonsense and you just accept that you're now in the fucking, she's in the driver's seat, pulling the fucking, just pushing my buttons and just telling me what to do, basically.
You're past the part where your kid constantly pressed the same button on the same toy for fucking 8
mate, it evolves though because it will be the same fucking thing on TV. They'll watch the same movie on repeat 5,000 times and you'll be fucking going, let it go, and you'll be a fucking expert on the Frozen movie like me, or you'll be singing along to the fucking Wiggles like a dickhead. Like, that's what it becomes. And then now it's like, I hear shit she's listening to. I'm like, I would not have a fucking clue what this is.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm just out of the loop. Like she's like, did you know Ice Spice is coming? I'm like, fucking what? Like, and do you know what I fucking think of when she says about Ice Spice was, you know how people talk about like spice bags or fucking whatever?
Yeah.
Like, and the only person I know that talks about him is that Garen Irish comedian dude. He's like, blah, 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 spice bag. And it's like
delicious.
A sacrilege if you fuck a spice bag up. But like, he's like one of my favorite people on fucking the internet because like when he's like, follow me, I'm delicious.
Yeah,
and I just
so
lose it.
funny.
Or he's like reviewing a food place and he's gotten so big now. It's like,
changes their life.
he's like fucking reviewing like he's like, I'm the first person to have Taco Bell in Ireland. And I'm like, that's huge. It all tastes like shit, but good on you. Big fella, loves his food.
Loves it. Yeah.
But yeah, I just think like life is just, it's one of those things now for me where it's been so focused on Kennedy that really everything really became really insignificant. Like it just became more of a history part of my life. Like this is just the chapter that I've kind of been, obviously been living for fucking 13 years now, but the chapter became her. Like it's all about her. Everything's about her. It's about creating businesses that can afford to live the life that I live, and it's creating fucking having drive from seeing my child and knowing I have to provide. Like before it was like, I can live on my mate's couch in fucking Melbourne and go on tour and live off 2-minute fucking noodles and not have any money.
Yeah.
And be across America and move to here and fucking there and everywhere and go to Byron for fucking months and whatever. And then now I'm like, I've got to feed this child. I've got to make sure she can go to fucking dance. I've got to make sure she can do whatever sports she wants. She needs Nike. She needs this, that, and the other. And all of that isn't possible without working my ass off and having fucking the business stuff that I do. So it's like, it's crazy how your mindset changes just because you become a father and you go, okay, everything else is really insignificant because this is my number one priority right now. And life changed.
Yeah.
And so now for me, pretty happy to be able to go out and tour and people still care. And that is still part of my life. Like, it's like, I think now I'm kind of been away from it and stuff and to come back full circle, it's like massive appreciation that people and music fans still give a fuck because they could have just let me sail off into the abyss and no one care. But for some reason, they still do.
You got too many fans, man. You got too many fans.
Crazy. It's crazy to think. Like even like earlier, someone messaged me and they're like, about their girlfriend like loves JJ and wants him to sign something so she can get it tattooed. I'm like, I think I can do JJ's signature. Like a fucking Temu version, but let's go. But yeah, like it's like even something like that. They're like, oh, we want to be able to meet JJ, blah, blah. And I'm like, what fucking band has a drummer that people know? But like, you know, like
other than Slipknot with George Harrison.
Like it's like not many people are like, fuck, I want to get the drummer's fucking signature, you know? Like
unless it's a
no
fanatic.
offense, JJ, but now he's
it's
back behind the tubs. It's like I couldn't tell you who any fucking drummers are besides Ben Gordon in Parkway Drive.
Yeah.
Like you know, like my mates' bands, I know all my mates' bands, but like it's usually a frontman or one of the guitarists. It's like Killswitch Engage. I could not tell you who the fucking drummer is, but I can tell you that fucking Adam D plays guitar and he did fucking thing. And Jesse and Howard, both great vocalists, but I couldn't tell you who any of the other dudes are. But
Killswitch Engage still touring?
yeah, huge. Yeah,
who's their singer now?
Jesse.
It
Jesse
is
Leach.
still?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so they just did.
He must have been on for like the last 15 years then.
Yeah, so because Howard's been going a long time.
Yeah.
So like,
is Howard dead?
No, he just cruises. I think him and Adam D have a new album coming out.
Really?
Which is something else. Yeah, so it's like that was Parkway, I Prevail, Killswitch Engage, Devil Wears Prada, Amity Affliction, Alpha Wolf, Beartooth, and a bunch of other bands just did a US tour in big, like 10
festival type thing.
Festival type thing, 10 plus thousand a show, four-way rotating headliners between Killswitch, Beartooth, I Prevail, Parkway.
Yeah, right.
And then a bunch of other cool bands, and Amity and Alpha Wolf did it and looked like a fucking sick tour.
Can we talk about tour finances?
Yeah.
Who's paying for the shows?
What do you mean?
Are they prepaid, like for the venues and stuff?
No, so the way like it works is the venue gets a cut of ticket sales.
Okay.
So like I can't remember what it is. Some venues have a set price and then whatnot, and then it all just comes out of the ticketing.
Oh, okay.
So like whatever the tickets are, what are they? $80?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think $80-$90.
Yeah, something like that.
About like so pretty much like
I didn't even look. I just
Destroy Lines handled all the finance to front whatever we needed to begin with because we don't have any money. Like the band hasn't existed for a long time. They were on a bit of a downturn over time after like because I think when too many members change and whatnot, and Sean had left, JJ had left, I was obviously not back and so on. I think it makes a big fucking difference on who the team is, and that's why I was like, we all need to be back, and that will make it feel real again for not only us but for the music fans and so forth. But yeah, DAL have come to the party. We started with them like 2003 were pretty much the start of their company.
Yeah.
Like Ben and Bronwyn at the time came to meet with us in Adelaide, and then it was crazy because Ben and Bronwyn were running like nightclub style things that were able to fund Destroy Lines to exist. Then Jadden, who ended up owning Unify and has managed everyone from fucking bands like Amity or as like a management company and record label and thing that Unify was or is, and he had like them, Amity, Vance Joy, I'm trying to think. I think maybe at one point they had like Amy Shark, Tash Sultana. Like they've had some big, lots of crazy stuff. Like I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I know, and then he had his, and then at one point like Unify and Destroy Lines were the same company.
Yeah,
like two different. One was the touring aspect, one was the label aspect. They went their separate ways. Ben went his way, and then he got Chris on, who was doing Soundwave at one point with AJ, and then Chris was kind of like sent it into a bit of a catapulting fucking thing. DAL's like one of the top fucking touring companies. Parkway's there now. Parkways with DL, yeah. And so then we were like, this makes sense for us to go back with them. And then we were kind of like, well, who would we deal with? And Lachlan has been a Prom Queen fan forever. We've known him forever. He did the racket on Triple J for a long time. Proper music fan and Prom Queen fan. And we're like, this makes the most sense. He's a friend and he's done it all. So fucking... Yeah.
Are you using means of media, as in like radio and stuff, to promote it?
No.
It was all organic.
All organic.
Whoa,
no interviews.
Dude. That's crazy.
So you're probably the first person to talk to me.
Yeah.
I think I've got to do a couple when I'm in Melbourne. Yeah. But we said nothing.
You're going to see the boys from Club Good?
No, because they don't do it anymore.
I thought they still do them from time to time.
Yeah, from time to time. But I just was like, we said right from the get-go, we don't need to do it. What story do we need to tell? Like, especially short form stuff. Yeah. We said we'll do podcasts, but I was meant to go to a bunch of stuff and do like some stuff in Adelaide with Adam Jones, who's Craig Jones, the jiu-jitsu fucking person.
Yeah.
I was meant to do his
quick Raz. He's done Savs a bunch of times.
Yeah, I was meant to do Sav as well, but I just fucking
love Sav, dude.
Yeah, I was meant to go there and do that, and I was meant to do a bunch in Melbourne. I just couldn't find the time. So I'm like, if I can do a bunch when I'm away, talk about tour when I'm away, but like nothing comes across great in a short form interview. Because you can't put things into context, and you give short form answers that don't really mean fucking anything. But when you can do a pod, you can at least talk about things and what they mean to you more than like, oh, so are you excited to go on tour? It's like, yeah, man. What else? Like, what else? Fucking yeah. Like, it's like, but if you can go more in depth. So like Jona did,
it's how they ask the questions, too. It's like
totally.
Are you excited to go on? It's like, what are you excited about? But if you're, then you open the door. Let me talk a little bit more. But they just want the little clip real quick.
And the problem is most shit's emailed. It's like, and then it goes to a website or fucking whatever. At least with a podcast, you can do video, you can fucking thing, you can have reels and so on. But Jona did the Downbeat, which is the Stray from the Path drummers show, and that does real well. Yeah. So they're like both, like Jona works for Monster, and that show is sponsored by Monster and stuff. So like they've got a connection, obviously through music for a long fucking time, but that's like Craig's pod does really fucking well in the metal side of things. So Jona went in about the tour a bit, talked about Bring Me the Horizon, being in that for a number of years and so on. But that's kind of the only. No need. I just think like most of the shows were selling out before we did ads. We've pumped a bit of advertising just online to get the strays in that fucking maybe like waiting a bit to buy a ticket and so on. But like, it's funny because we announced like a second Brisbane show and people are like, I missed out on Brisbane. And it's like, there's another show. You just haven't looked. And it's like, and I'm like, we'll finish a tour. And someone will be like, you should come to Melbourne. It's like, well, we're there fucking twice. Like, it's like, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, people just, for some reason, don't look. And like, we've put up so much fucking stuff. And I've even had people message me today and they're like, oh yeah, I missed out on this. I'm like, there's a second Sydney show. Yeah. It's on a fucking Saturday night.
Are you guys running ads?
Yeah, just Facebook, I think.
Facebook,
and Instagram.
Yeah. Meta, right.
So just like we don't do it. Like Destroy Lines does all that. We would never fucking clue.
Yeah.
So, but all of that's pretty, I think majority of it is fucking, I think they just started running ads once tickets were slowed down on a few things, but it's just to get the fucking strays in that are fucking wait until the last week. They're like, oh, I'll get one before the show. And it's like, well, everything doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
So
that's how I used to be when I was younger.
Yeah. And nowadays you can miss out. Really
in America, they have this thing where if it gets closer to the show and they need to move tickets, they drop the price. But in Australia, we have waves where the price goes up.
Yeah.
So if you get in late, you're playing the most.
Yeah.
Like,
because like we did pre-sale. Like, and when I was saying about how fast tickets were selling to begin with, that was all pre-sale. Like, wow. I think Melbourne sold out
on pre-sale.
Pre-sale, yeah. Wow. And then Adelaide was at 1,500 on the first day in a fucking 2,000 cap room.
What room are you playing in Melbourne?
It's called the Northcote Theatre.
Northgate?
Northcote.
Northcote.
Yeah, it's just out.
Can you look up the Northcote Theatre? I want to see this bitch.
Yeah, so
Is
that's
it nice?
it looks like a fucking school hall, to be honest.
Really? How do you spell
COTE?
Oh no, no,
No,
COTE. Yeah, Northcote Theatre. Close.
you need ChatGPT.
We do. We do.
Go.
Okay.
Nah, where's it?
Is it that white building there?
I don't know. Go there, down the .acom.au one. Keep going. There, up. There. This is it.
Just want to see the inside. Does it have like a 2-story kind of thing going on?
I don't know. Someone told me it looks like a school hall.
Oh no.
But no, is that it?
Jesus.
No, you got to go.
I was gonna say,
Go.
are you doing a musical there?
No.
Now go back to images and type Melbourne, if you don't mind. Could have pressed back. Oh, how much weed did you smoke before coming in, dude?
Just go to images. There should be a pig. Is that what it looks like?
Or Northcote? There you go.
No, that can't be it.
Is it seated?
No, I reckon.
Is it that?
No, I reckon it's going to. No, that's not it.
Jeez.
I don't know. No, I think that's in the air. It's Exeter. It says so. It's in. Yeah.
Oh look, yeah, it
No,
says Devon, England.
What is your have you got a have you got
VPN.
a VPN blocker on it? Must do.
Type Melbourne, Australia.
Fucking yeah.
Are you sure it's the Northcote? Oh, it's Northcote. So
Yeah.
CTE. You've got double T. It's the top one there,
No, it's not.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one in.
Press images. The reason as to why I want to see it is because a lot of venues in Melbourne, they have that kind of like not raised stage.
That's it.
Is that it there?
Yeah, that I think. Yeah,
Yeah, click on that. Oh, sick.
maybe. Yeah, venue.
Yeah, entire venue. So the stage, I guess, is a
No, hang on, go up. Yeah, click the next one. There. That's it.
Okay, right. Is that a high stage or is that low?
I don't know. There'll be a fucking barrier. In front of
I
it.
have a feeling like that thing's going to be loud in there, dude.
Yeah. Got things in my ears, so I want to hear a
Yeah,
fucking
true.
thing.
You going to do the inner ear? Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah.
I'm excited for that, dude.
Yeah, sounds way better.
And Perth, where are you playing? Metros?
Metros.
Fremantle?
Yeah. 100 tickets left.
Why not Perth?
Shit house.
Yeah.
Fucking the Thunderdome. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, true.
At least like fucking thing feels like a better venue. It's like there's a lot more floor. There's the balconies closer.
Yeah.
Those fucking
you're right.
balconies like that. It's just
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah.
It's just an ugly venue. And it's fucked because like Perth doesn't have
some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you lose a lot of like feel of a show when people are on a balcony. They're not
Yeah.
as pumped. But if like it's big floor space, it's like fucking crazy. But then yeah, so there's no venues like that are like 1,500 plus in the city. Like there's not a single fucking venue. That's it. And it's fucked. It's one of those things where it's like Melbourne has like 1,000 cap room. They've got a 1,500 cap room. They've got a 2,000. They've got a 3,000. Like they've got everything up to like 5 to 10 to fucking you name it.
Yeah.
Like it's like if you're big enough, you're playing Festival Hall or something. You know, like you're big enough, you're playing the fucking what's the one everyone plays? The Forum. Like then there's Northcote. Then there's fucking the Corner or 170 Russell. Like there's 800 cap, 1,000 cap, 1,200 cap. Like there's every fucking stepping stone. But here it's like, what are you going to play? Fucking Capital or what? And then it's like, what what's the fucking
That is an issue.
yeah, like what's Amson? Is it called Capital Steel or is it called something else? Magnet House.
Magnet House.
Like, why change the fucking name again? And it looks like a fucking
It looks like a fucking sci-fi movie.
yeah, it looks like a fucking bad like Miami club in 1986. Where it's like you look at it and you're like, "Fuck, this is tacky."
Yeah.
like it's got lights that come down, like fucking whatever.
It's made for the kids on fucking ecstasy.
Yeah, it's made for a night. It's made for a nightclub, but it's like, okay, well, do a venue that's not that. Like, do a proper music venue. Like,
Well, you're right in saying that. Like, Metros is kind of like the only thing
Yeah.
in the city.
yeah, and then they all turn into fucking nightclubs after, and I get it, and fucking whatever, but fucking shit.
Like, you have Jackrabbit Slims, which was Black Betty's.
Mm.
That was a fun venue.
Never played it. I never even went in there.
It was fun because it was like the bars were up higher, so there was like a couple of steps up to the bar, and you all turned away from the stage. But when you're down low,
Yeah.
and like I'd say the stage was probably, you reckon as tall as this table? Like, you're getting cock in the face a lot, you know, but like there's a barricade there,
Yeah.
and it's like good energy,
Yeah.
but it's small, so
Yeah.
everyone can party like
Yeah.
close,
Yeah.
and it feels like a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But then you're like, your next biggest venue is like, I think it was like the Dean back in the day, but like that was a fucking club.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, it's a weird one because no one wants to go to Freo. Like, fuck Freo. I hate the place. Like, I literally...
That's
like,
why I was like, oh,
I don't
fuck.
go there ever. Like, it's... Unless we're, like, going to go for a ride south and head past through there. But I don't... Like, when mates' bands play there, I'm like,
The only problem with it is once you're done, you got to walk outside and there's a bunch of fucking homeless people.
oh, it's
Like, a lot.
It's I feel like Fremantle is in a sad state of affairs because, like, the homeless thing is a problem the government need to find a fix for it, okay? Because there's got to be a fix with housing or whatever. But it's like you've got that many fucking empty shops there. Like, surely there's some empty buildings you can house some people in and whatnot. You got a fucking ghost town of a town.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
Yeah.
there's an empty fucking shop every second shop. Like, it's like I feel like when Hungry Jack's left and all that stuff, you've got a problem. Like, if you can't keep a Hungry Jack's open in fucking thing and there's restaurants that have been there for 50 years,
Yeah.
you can't keep open, you've got a fucking tourism problem or you've got a space problem. Like, and I seen this fucking thing online before. It's like, Fremantle won fucking best town or fucking, I'm like, of where? Like, what? Fucking...
The Shire of Fremantle.
Yeah, literally. It's like, what, a Fremantle? Like, you look at it and you're like, do you not realize no one wants to fucking go there?
Yeah.
But like, it's one of those places where it's like ignorant councils think they're better than they are. It's like the Subi Council. They think Subiaco is a fucking great space. Well, every shop's fucking empty. So
Yeah, you're right. And state government, like we were talking once again to Chris Patton, and he believes like they all need to work in congruency together. But if you have a mining industry and you have an oil and gas industry and you have gold mining and you have all of the mining, your focus isn't going to be on the town or the city. They're going to be focused on look how much we can provide in resources and get kickbacks from these fucking conglomerations.
yeah.
And that's what fucking political seats are these days in WA.
And
unfortunately.
You try and get
And that's how you get tall poppy syndrome.
you try and get though like anything approved and fucking whatever, it takes forever.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke.
Liquor
Like,
licenses.
yeah, just anything. It's like fucking, it's even like with toy run stuff. It's like, oh, it's going to be an 8-week approval for this and this. And it's like, fuck, like what, to get one person to sign off on it? Like how is something, and then it's like, well, everything's slow because they make money. Like if they sped stuff up, they're not making as much money.
Yeah.
It's like everything needs to be a process. Like everything needs to take forever because someone's job needs to take longer so they can stay in a job, make money, fucking whatever. So councils just drag their fucking feet.
That's why government has reluctancy to introduce AI into like DOT, Department of Transport and stuff, where most of the stuff that you can do or that you do, you should be able to just go in, click, that's what I need, provide, like insert your ID,
There should
Have
be
a
a
great day.
machine.
Have a
It should
great
be like
day.
a self checkout. Fucking
instead
thing.
of fucking Karen that's sitting there that
Yeah,
she just got yelled at by an Indian guy.
Yeah, they're just a press working, and you're like,
dude.
fuck. And you sit there, and everyone's sitting there like this, like fucking zombies. Like, no, I'm 1,050, and we're up to 300. I'm going to be here for 9 more hours. You're like, fuck. And you're
like,
all
"Sorry,
just
we've
like,
closed."
it's like the fucking, it's like the thing in Beetlejuice when he's like looking at his number, like for a fucking, I think his death or something. I haven't seen it for a long fucking time, but he's in like waiting in a queue, and it's just like hell for him. I'm like, that's going to the motor edge, like trying to get anything done.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I feel like it's for the best to have certain government things like in place, like the homeless task force, but they don't do anything.
No, they it's not in those situations. It's in no one's best interests that are in those roles, because if they solve the problem, their job isn't as needed. I feel like if they continue to solve problems, so they just
like cancer,
fucking
right?
drag their fucking feet, and they just stay fucking, and they shift people around, and they get them fucking whatever it may be, like food vouchers, or they get them some crisis accommodation and fucking whatever. But there's no solve. Like there's no like pathway that's like, let's get this homeless fucking bloke that's down there a fucking job, you know? Like, let's try and, like, I'm sure there is fucking things, but it's like, it's all so hard to fucking do that, like, people have to jump through so many hoops they give up. You need to make it, for people that are struggling, you need to make it as easy as possible, because a lot of these people are so down on their luck that all it's going to take is one little setback and they're going to give up again.
Yeah,
so it's like,
100%.
it's like with the toy run stuff, it's like there's young people that are in these homes and stuff that they don't want to be in these homes, but they've got no other fucking choice. There's no career opportunities. It might be some young fucking bloke or fucking female or fucking whatever that are like, maybe like he's in and out of fucking juvie and stuff, and the crisis accommodations and stuff is all he's got. Like, who fucking knows? But they're like, it doesn't take much to probably inspire them, but it also doesn't fucking take much to deject them just as much. Because like, if I wasn't fucking driven and whatnot, and I like had to go to the council and deal with all the fucking nonsense and fucking whatever else, I'd probably fucking give up on a lot of shit too. Like, and it's like the same with like people with alcohol problems, drug problems, and fucking whatever. It's like when you're down on your luck and whatever, and maybe a bit of depression and so on, it's like, you need people to help drive you and get you into the right space or career paths or jobs or fucking whatever. But if you're like, oh no, you can't do this and we've got to jump through all these fucking hoops, you can be like, oh fuck, it's too hard, Busco, I'm giving up.
Yeah.
Which is so fucking sad, because there's people stuck in scenario situations and fucking like probably never thought they'd be homeless that have ended up homeless because like we've got a fucking bad living crisis issue. We've got fucking probably a worse drug and alcohol problem than fucking ever. We came out of a fucking like lockdowns, which has probably caused all sorts of mental health problems. Like I lost friends in the fucking like to suicide in the fucking in the lockdowns and COVID and stuff. So it's like a lot of these things that I see, it's like there's more and more homeless people, and it's like, okay, well, the government needs to find a fucking answer, because money isn't a problem here.
Yeah.
There's plenty of fucking money. Like they're digging fucking holes forever, and they're Woolies and Coles and fucking BHP and fucking all these ginormous companies are talking about crazy multi-billion dollar profits, and it's like, but the fucking everyday person that's fucking struggling at home to keep their fucking lights on or feed their kids or fucking find accommodation, like
Getting hit with a $14 sweet potato.
yeah, like
come on.
literally, like all of the stuff is just like such a fucking joke, and I'm just like,
For opportunities for kids, I think that's probably one of the biggest things that we could work on. Can you look up the minimum wage for an apprentice?
it's a lot more now. I know that.
When I was an apprentice, man, I was earning
like $6,
$6.15 an hour.
We've had apprentices, and the government puts in a lot to businesses that have apprentices. So there's a lot. There's a lot more nowadays when it comes to first year. But yeah, there's a lot more money going out to businesses to try and get people to take apprentices on, because there's a while there where what's the point of getting an apprentice? Like, you can just get them to teach them very little, get them digging fucking holes or putting bricks up or fucking working in a trade site, fucking shoveling fucking concrete, you name it, out there.
Yeah.
So they don't get actually qualified. But yeah.
Well, that's the thing though. Like, when you start working,
500 to 700 a week in a first year.
That's dog shit, dude.
But
my food shop is more than that.
Yeah, but if you're a kid that's like fucking 15, 16 and you've gone out like under 21, and you've gone out, so over 21's a certain amount too, you can...
That's a load of shit. It should be under 18 and then over 18.
Yeah.
You know, why is it 21?
Makes no sense.
You know, the reason as to why I bring it up is because of how expensive everything is getting. Like, if you worked your ass off in that capacity, let's take the $500 a week, right? You're a young kid, you're 17, you worked your ass off for 40 hours, right? And you want to go out, you want to go see your friends. Let me go buy a t-shirt and go to Street X. How much is a t-shirt at Street X? $80, right?
Maybe more, maybe 100. Who knows?
That's nearly a quarter of your wages gone for a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know, say you want to, let's buy a carton of Coca-Cola, $40.
Yeah.
You know?
Then beer, ciggies.
Yeah.
Vapes.
Let's hope you live at home, man.
You want to be living at home and you want to have no vices. You wouldn't want to gamble.
No.
Lucky pokies aren't here.
You better not eat steak, motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing the brickies laptop on a fucking Friday like most cunts are in Melbourne. Finish the trade day for the fucking thing and pump $1,000 into a pokey. Ruin your fucking just It's
ruin your life.
It's
man.
a fucking it's a weird one when it comes to fucking the wage situation, because it's like in ways you want people to make more and fucking whatever, but then also it's like, I get it in trade scenarios and stuff, but it's like it takes a lot of effort to train someone up, like in a barber sense or something like that. It's like, or tattooists are different because it's a different way of how money works. But like, say you want to train up a barber, the fucking TAFE isn't teaching them anything.
No.
Like, they go to TAFE, they learn all this shit, and you're forever correcting it because the TAFE, like, fucking the TAFE teacher couldn't do a fucking good fade to save his fucking life. Fucking, like, basically fucking they're learning shit they'll never use. Like, it's just fucking nonsense. Like, so it's like whether you're fucking teaching, maybe in 5-6 months you can have them maybe cutting hair, like in a reasonable capacity, but you're not going to be expecting, and you're going to have to tell people that's an apprentice. Let's hope for the fucking best right now. Like, let's hope you don't like come out with fucking half your head shaved off.
I worry for kids, man. I worry, like, especially with the way property prices are going. If you ever want to own a house in the future, we better fucking pick up on the housing, man. If we don't, we're fucked. I got engaged last week, and we got to put off an engagement party and stuff because everyone's like, oh, we don't have time. We're busy working, all this stuff. It's like, what is the lifestyle if it's just working? You know?
Yeah.
For the everyday man. Sure, like people like yourself and people like me, like we like working because we own businesses. We do what we do. We have things outside of work. We have kids and responsibilities. But for the everyday person that's going to work for 8 to 10 hours a day and then having the weekends off.
Imagine that you're getting stuck in fucking traffic. You're only office job in the city. You get stuck in traffic on the way home. You'd be like, fuck this. Like, I get stuck in traffic.
Stuck in traffic taking the normal route because there's some dickhead that drove stupidly and crashed. Your pay gets deducted because you're not there for that time.
Yeah.
Your boss talks down to you because you're late and you look like the bad guy, but you're just trying to get to a job that fucking is killing you.
Yeah.
And then you got to get home as well, and then you're not paid for those times, dude. Man,
I think, and like
soul destroying.
I look at stuff where like I look back at so much stuff, and I see all these people and they're like working their asses off to travel and maybe go to fucking Bali or fucking whatever. And then for me, I got to see the fucking world and experience everything for basically free. And some people work a lifetime to do what some bands do in a year, you know? Like some bands travel to fucking half the fucking world in 1 year. And it's like some people will never experience that. So like now that I look back on stuff, I'm like, when I took shit for granted, I'm like, some people are just working their ass off and battling just to go to Bali once a year. And I'm like, fuck, like I feel like when sometimes I look at myself and I get kind of like a little bit maybe selfish, I go, fuck, I'm lucky enough that like I can get on a fucking plane for me to Bali for fuck all, go there for a bit or go to Thailand or fucking Fiji or fucking wherever. And like at the end of the year, we're going to Japan and stuff. But some people have to work a whole fucking year to experience that. And I'm like,
and then hope their partners work as well.
Yeah, and hope that their fucking partners work because you got to pay your mortgage or your fucking rent or whatever. So like some people can't even afford to take time off because they just like they can't get ahead. And it's like, and I look at like people that are maybe have a bit of a social drinking fucking problem maybe, and maybe a little smoking issue, and they're fucking buying $60 vapes and whatever. I'm like, how the fuck have you got any money? Like I dated someone a while back that like smoked ciggies and she'd spend a fucking fair bit of money, and I'd be like,
pack a day?
Yeah. And
It's
I'd
like
be like,
$300, man.
yeah, and I'm like,
fuck?
yeah, I'm like, it's like you fucking do that, and for there goes a lot of your money for the weekend. Like, my mum smoked a lot through her life, and got workers that probably drink a 6-pack every arvo. Like, they go to the pub, have a few beers with the boys, like fucking both men and women that are at the shops. Like they'll go out and socially have a few drinks together and stuff. And you're like, you can't go out and have a couple drinks without spending $30. And it's like, go out a couple times a week, fucking, you might be up to 100. And it's like, fuck, then you got your fucking power, you get your fucking water, you get your fucking thing.
Yeah.
And
one of my mates is in like financial turmoil and he can't give up the vapes. And vapes are like $80 now because of the ban.
Jesus.
I'm like, dude, give up the vapes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's not help. What, you get like a buzz for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Just give that shit up.
Yeah.
What can we expect to see? So what bands have you got on the roster for the tour?
It's Emmure from the States.
Sick.
It's been a band that I've liked and just think they kind of came out a long time ago doing their thing and just being really heavy and whatnot. And we actually tried for a bunch of other bands and really struggled to find someone that had the time, didn't have festivals, didn't have tours and whatnot. And then like a few years ago, like I went and seen Emmure, and Frankie's like pretty openly said that he wouldn't tour Australia again. I think he was pretty done with it.
Really?
And then he goes, we'll tour if Prom Queen takes us. So we were fucking going through like managers and like the bureaucratic nonsense of you got to talk to the manager and you got to talk to the booking agent and fucking thing. Jesus. I just messaged Frankie and I was like, yo, we're trying to get you on this tour. Can you get us an answer? And he's like, we're in or something. Like it was like real simple reply. And I was like, hang on, is this the confirmation?
Yeah.
And so then their management and whatnot got back and then wanted to have like a more deathy fucking metal band and To the Grave of fucking killing it. And then Threshold, a young band from Melbourne, felt that you need a young band. Like you need to.
Who'd you go with?
It's called they're called Threshold. They're like
Threshold.
Not many people probably know who they are, but hopefully like this kind of tour gets them out there. And
I thought you were going to bring Alpha Wolf.
They're just too big.
Yeah.
They don't need it. Like they do these rooms on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just too big. They're one of them bands that like they're going on that Parkway summer tour thing.
Yeah.
And then I reckon honestly reckon like they're already in big rooms, so they'll probably be in. Yeah, they could
Headliners.
be on. They headline everything. They fucking everything. 2,000, 3,000 cap rooms.
Oh whoa.
Yeah, big time. Like Metro's Freo sold out. Like on their last run, Forum 2,500 in Melbourne sold out.
Jesus.
Like they're a big band.
Yeah,
They
right.
might have even done Forum twice.
Whoa.
Like they're like them make them suffer. feel like them, Make Them Suffer, maybe North Lane. They're all like pretty fucking big. And then next up, it's like Polaris are bigger than all of them.
Yeah.
And then it's like Amity and fucking Parkway. But Polaris could well be on to be the next Amity and Parkway quite fucking easily. Like they're on their fucking way and more. So like that was kind of like the thing of trying to find someone. Like we would have loved to have like gone, let's bring out Hatebreed, or let's bring out Poison the Well, or let's bring out one of these old bands. But bands also, because the dollar's so fucking bad, like the money's not great for them to come here and so on. So it's like we just asked a lot of bands and didn't like got kind of stuffed around by a few bands waiting on answers and stuff. And this all worked out, and it's kind of like the most suited thing for us because there's heavy shit, there's death metal shit that we're kind of sitting in a bit of our own little lane as far as there's heavy stuff, there's singy stuff, like there's a bit of everything.
I was going to bring an artist over from England. We had some shows set out and talking about the dollar. Yeah. And they told me the price, and I think it was like $7.5K. And I was like, that's not too bad. They're quite big, right? And they were like, yeah, we want it in pounds. And I was like, that's 15 grand per show. I was like, that's not happening. Yeah, it's too much. I was like, fuck. Yeah,
you got to be careful because it's the promoting game. You can lose your ass very fast. I've seen more promoters come and go than fucking have bands. Like I've seen some of the biggest fucking companies just all sunk. It's like a Soundwave.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
aren't they redoing that?
No, AJ's back, but he does tours.
Yeah,
yeah,
because they've
seems to do all right. I think he's paying off the debts that he had.
Well, Parkway, they're doing Parkwave.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah, so that's they did that in Europe themselves, and
they're going to do one in Australia.
Yeah, so it's in January.
Oh, is it?
January or February? Yeah, it's at Langley Park or somewhere.
Yeah,
yeah.
You getting on?
No. We thought we were gonna. And then just didn't happen. I think they got limited on bands. They had to make a few fucking thing. I heard like there was probably like another 4 or 5 bands.
That was Langley Park.
Is it Langley Park?
The one on the foreshore?
Yeah.
Fuck, you think the residents complained about Fred again? Just waiting to hear Winston screaming his ass off on your balcony.
Pretty sure it's there. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So,
that's wild.
Yeah. So they've fuck. What do you expect? It's a venue.
Yeah.
Like it's literally there's always and they want events. So
True.
There's that, and then and then bloody that Froth and Fury thing's happening, which is at I think Claremont Showgrounds. They got like Polaris headlining and a bunch of bands, so that'll be big.
I hear Slipknot's coming back.
When's that?
Next year.
Yeah. Well, they've obviously give Knotfest a miss. So then there comes too much. So I think they had a 3 or 4 year deal with that, and then they obviously haven't renewed it. So I think if Slipknot come, they'll probably just do a arena tour.
Yeah, a standard tour.
Something like that.
I can't wait to see how it all goes. I will be there for the Perth Fremantle show.
Sick.
Okay.
Yeah. That should be good.
Yeah, no. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming in.
For that.